So let's take a look at your cards. I've pulled a guidance from the Energy Oracle card, and I've also wanted to pull a card from the Botanical Oracle. Botanical meaning flower, tree, the symbology of plant medicine. I've been practicing the Imbolc. So, we go from the Yule into the Imbolc, bringing in spring for the 3-month cycle, into Beltane, which is, the beginning of May. So it's medicinal. It's, herbal. It's medicinal for our physical body. Nature is what heals, right? So I wanted to bring that in as a special kind of gift to these readings on YouTube. All right, so let's start your reading out. So from what I can see here, it's funny because a lot of people are getting this six of cup card. The 6 energy is about like harmonious balance. Like, I feel like for you, Gemini, there's been a lot of activity, a lot of movement, maybe a lot of travel for some of you. Some of you are going to pin down like a different location, or you already have, you've moved, or you've upsized, downsized. But I feel like some of you have had some financial difficulty maybe. And you've been waiting on maybe some money to come through, maybe a lawsuit, or maybe something legal, something that is in your favor for this month. If that resonates for some of you, that will come through after you've been waiting kind of a long time maybe. It might come through the second week of February, which enables you to like move forward with plans, move forward with some travel or some relocating, or to travel, find some new venture. Maybe there's money kind of freed up that's been coming to you or owed to you. And I feel like that's working itself through. You have new ideas and new inspirations coming through, a new beginning with some thought process or some way of kind of pushing yourself forward and progressing like naturally into the future and kind of not looking back, right? So you're ready to really move forward, move onward. For some of you, you could pack up everything you have and, relocate. Maybe some of you have, but you just coming into the month with some reminiscing, maybe getting together with people that you haven't seen in a long time, maybe from the old neighborhood, or getting reacquainted with people you haven't seen in a long time. It could be even be past loves that come through that you might find that you kind of reignite something with. Not all of you, but I mean some of you that can come through. But all in all, the 6 of Cups is about, maybe there's some new idea or some new vision coming through with clarity about someone you haven't seen in a long time. And you get to talking and see how much you really did have in common, or a lifetime ago, right? It comes through again. For some of you, you could have children or kids coming back from school that come back to kind of the fold, and, maybe reliving and back to, I don't know, someone could be coming back and staying with you, or getting ready to make a move. This could be a younger person too, like a younger adult, young person coming through. But you do have 2 6s, which is harmony. Finances will even out for some of you. Maybe some of you were waiting on something to come through. There could be new job or new intake of money coming in also with the Page of Pentacles. There's news or information coming around maybe a new property, a new piece of land. There's something coming through that's just like bursting in. Like that's what it makes me feel like. If any of you have been like ailed, like had an ailment or an illness, common cold, flu, that's coming through as the underlining energy. So nourish, take care of the self, the body, the physical body. That could be here also. Just do what it takes to try to keep yourself as healthy as can be. Like I just feel bronchitis, like something like that coming through. It could be the common cold. Some of you, this could be, too much. Like on its face, this card is asking for like to take a rest. But when it's reversed like that, it's saying to me like it's too much. Like you're tired of being like it's too much rest. Like you're getting bored and a little stale. So you want to recreate some good creativity, some new inspiration to come through that gives you a little more stepping out into life and a little more vigor and creativity, stamina. Stability is kind of really coming through for you by the end of February. Something's coming through for you. Happiness in the home, maybe redecorating, finding a new home, a new location. There is a King of Wands here, which is kind of a creative sourced energy. Could be a Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo male coming through. He's good advice. It could be, it could be anybody. It could be a lover, a friend, a friend, anything like that. It's just he's coming through with good news, good information, good advice. He's funny, witty, kind of creative. He's ready for some warm weather. I think whoever, this could be a part of the game plan for you. Maybe you're taking a trip. Some people might be traveling here, traveling to scout out new locations. That could be coming through. All in all, this is a pretty good reading. There is harmony, there is balance, and there is structure in this reading that you've been waiting a long time for. So all will be okay. Let's take a look at your botanical card. Ooh. So you received the morel mushroom. This is a regenerating card. This is a card of regeneration. So the morel mushrooms, they're the most sought after mushroom. People resource those in the forest. But mushroom foraging is, you got to make sure you don't get a poisonous mushroom. But let's take a look at the morel. It's a forager's delight, and it's an organism that's found in the wild. Listen to this, guys. Morels. So take note of what this means to you, because these cards I'm pulling for a reason. So see how it unfolds for you. And it's rich in vitamin D, iron, and B vitamins. So maybe you're lacking some of that, or you need that, right? So it might be something you want to look into. They should never be eaten raw. Of course, you want to maybe know what a morel is all about if you're going to buy one at the store. So let's see, what else are they good for? They pop up around pines, elms, tulips, sassafras, beech, any ash trees, or hickory. That's where they love to grow, and they pop up in early spring. Let's see, what else is about it? This is a key part too. The natural cycle of forest life and death is essential to this mushroom. Relating to the tarot card of death, it reminds us that devastation is often the gateway to regeneration. So these could have a medicinal value to you as far as your card reading right here. Maybe you need some vitamin D or B sourced from that particular food, right? So that does have a good health medicinal benefit for you. And it's, but just remember, always cook those. And they're regenerative. So like it regenerates your vitality, the cells, things like that in the body. Okay, let's take a look at your guidance for your energy. Yeah, financial constraints, card number 13. So you're worried about finances. Some of you Geminis are very worried about maybe past things that have taken place that have taken up a lot of your money. Maybe there's been sickness or loss of jobs for some people, partners, within the family unit. Schooling can be very expensive. You had things to pay for or things with children to take care of. So the financial constraint is, you feel like, you're just always constricted by money, right? But in your card reading, it seems like it's coming through for you to open up, to be able to travel, relocate, do what you need to do, have the money you need for what's at hand. And take a look at the meaning out of the book. Okay, this card shows an old-fashioned safe with little money but lots of cobwebs and dust. Money may be tight at this time, so rein in your spending and be circumspect about this financial requirement in your life. This is not a time for indulgence, so be aware of what's really important and consciously choose your expenditures. There's a big difference between what you need and what you want. This card is telling you to take care of your needs and bide your time. Things are going to get a lot better, but for now, we'll be willing to live more conservatively and value the money and the good things that you already have. So it comes and it passes through. Something comes to light for you, and you're able to regenerate and re-engage and come out of the chaos and into the onward movement of calmer waters. Maybe some of you are saving to take a trip, to travel. And if you are, make sure you do it and go, even if you don't have a ton of money. It's always good to have the experience. And I feel like at the end of February, something's going to come through for you. Maybe monetary prosperity or some balance is going to come through that is so needed for you, Gemini.